Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. Today I'm making this video to share with you all my stamp collection. So this is the diary of my stamp collection which I have inherited from my mother. She used to do this collection when she was in school. So practically most of the stamps here were collected in early 1980s, and then I received it in late 1990s when I was in class 2 or 3, and since then I've always treasured this possession. Actually, when she gifted me her diary, it was not in that great condition, so I shifted very carefully the stamps from her diary to this one, and this is the final thing that I have, which I want to share with you all today in this video, and I hope you all like it. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. But before that, some quick stats. So we have around 600 unique pieces of stamp in this collection, which are from around 46 countries over the world, and it is not possible to cover everything in the single go, so I have planned to make it in parts. Of course, like majority of the stamps are always from India, so which is around 30%, I would say, from the total collection. So we'll make the first video about the stamps from India, and then probably proceed continent wise. Yeah, so let's get started. So we will start with our Indian stamp collection. This is the first page of my diary. As I go through the different pages, I'll pause at some of the stamps and share some of the interesting things that I know about the stamps. I mean, I have googled them, and I'll share them while I flip through the pages. Before I start, I want to show this particular stamp. You can see an image of Sir Rowland Hill. He was the inventor of postage stamp. So he was an English teacher and social reformer. He campaigned for the concept of prepaid, safe and speedy transfer of letters. So he is the person who started all of this, that is, usage of postage stamps. Coming to the first page. This page might be interesting for the painters because here I have 3 stamps. The first one, this is a painting by Sailoz Mukherjee. It was called The Mosque, and this stamp was basically issued to pay tribute to his contributions. This one is by Amrita Shergill. She was an Hungarian Indian painter. And this one was by Picasso, called The Three Musicians. It's a form of cubism art depicting people and objects from different angles while using simple shapes. Children's Book Trust celebrated 1979 as the Year of Child by organizing International Children's Book Fair in Delhi. So this stamp was issued to commemorate the occasion. And this one over here is showing the uniforms of people from Madras who joined Indian National Army in 1780 and 1980. If you look closely, this one here, it's written Dandami Maria. That's the name of a tribe. They are the largest tribes in India from Madhya Pradesh, and they are known for their bison horn headgear, as this particular person is wearing in the stamp. Here on the left end, I have some of the stamps which shows the exhibits from museum. For example, this one was from Salarjung Museum. These are the weapons that were used by the Mughal dynasty. This one is from Kutch Museum. It shows the Airavat, the white elephant with 7 trunks mounted on wheels. And this one was from Indian Museum. This was issued to celebrate 200 years of survey of India. This one over here was issued on the 75 years of first powered flight. The picture shows Wilbur and Orville Wright, the Wright brothers, with their innovation of aeroplane. On the right here, if you see, it's written Skinner's Horse. So James Skinner was the first person to start cavalry regiment in British Indian Army, and his regiment was called Skinner's Horse. And you can see in the image 2 people who were there in the regiment in their uniform. It's written Conquest of Kanchenjunga. This was to celebrate a very proud day for Indian mountaineering, where Two climbers, Major Premchand and Naik N.D. Sharpa of Army Mountaineering Expedition, could ascend to the top of Kanchenjunga, the highest in India. On this side of the page, I mostly have stamps with images of social reformers, philosophers, activists, freedom fighters, scientists, and so on. And that continues in the next page as well. On the left hand, I have some of the people from literature. This is the image of Leo Tolstoy, the great Russian author. He is Nanalal Dalpatram Kavi, a renowned Gujarati poet. And then Maithili Sharan Gupta, also known for his writings in Hindi. Here I mostly have stamps with the map of India in different colors and different denominations. Also have stamps which are of denomination less than a rupee. For example, you can see it's 2 annas showing a lady weaving cloth using the charkha. And these two have the images of George VI, who was the monarch of United Kingdom and Dominion of British Commonwealth when India was gaining freedom in 1947. So he was concurrently the last emperor of India. On this page, we mostly have stamps showing different handicrafts, plantations, handloom industry from India. So this one over here, it says Bidri ware. Bidri ware was basically a craft that has originated in Persia, and later it became developed in Karnataka from the place called Bidar, and that's how the name comes. In these two pages, I mostly have stamps portraying the national emblem of India in different denominations and sizes. Here are some of the stamps talking about family planning. The stamps on these two pages are relatively new. For example, these three are depicting the popular Panchatantra tales of the lion and rabbit and the fables about the tortoise and the geese. There are some more stamps, and then this one finally shows Howrah station from my home province, and this one was to commemorate the journey of Unit Trust of India. And that brings us to the end of stamp collection from India. Next, we will move on to stamps from other countries in Asia.